Oh, the MKOs thing, yeah. So, I'm not going to give you the full story if you don't know the history. You'll have to go look it up. But basically, they didn't pay Nurtio money that was owed and weren't responding to him. So he posted a twit longer being like, hey guys, team's not paying me, not responding. You know, didn't want to bring it to social media, but yada yada. And then, I don't know. This is just the funniest comments. It's another distortion of the facts to hurt our company's image by Mr. Blotch. Jason? Oh, yeah, I struggle on this map a little bit sometimes. Even though I think it's probably a lot better for Protoss than Terran, I would imagine. It's just lots of drop pods there, right? No scout this game. Let's be nice and greedy, shall we? And we'll also go Stalker first, since that's done pretty well for me in the past against Thingo. It's a little bit awkward. So we go gate there, core there. What count as Mass Raven as Protoss? Same as every race, taking 50 expansions. Ravens can only deal damage exceptionally slowly over a very long period of time. Just take a lot of bases and actually run your workers away when they harass you. It's the big thing most people screw up. So they just let the auto turrets kill all their workers every time they hit a base. Losing a Nexus or a command center is not a big deal. You just need to build more workers, more bases than normal, set up random cannons and turrets everywhere. Stalkers wreck Ravens pretty hard. High Templar with Storm and Feedback do as well. Yeah, got a lot of different options in terms of how you want to deal with that. But the main thing is just ramping your economy up because your opponent's playing a very, very turtley style where, yeah, they really have no ability to do sustained damage. Like, the first time you beat someone going Mass Ravens, like, by responding accordingly, you realize, like, how terrible it is as a style. You're like, oh! Because, like, the thing is they just don't have any flexibility. It's hard at first, and this is why a lot of people struggle with it, is because it's very different to the sort of game they normally play, but...
You require my skills. Let our enemy know our... Intriguing. Very wise.
But once you get the hang of it, which will take a little bit of practice, but you'll get it, then you'd be very surprised.
We are one. State thy bidding. I am the voice of the eclipse. Go, you require my skill. We are one with the shadows. I am the heart of darkness.
Oh, I forgot to make another Stalker.
State thy bidding. I am.
Research is done. Now go make it worthwhile.
We move unseen. I am here in the shadows. State we are one with the shadows.
Your research is finished. Go cause trouble.
I am here.
I guess we're building an immortal before gateways. It's not a good idea. Nah, just waste the chrono is better.
State thy bidding.
ZC's just starting.
I return to serve.
State I am here in the shadows. It shall be as you say.
Your research is finished.
Veraku. Let
I return to serve.
They're damaging your pylon.
It shall be as you say. Unseen.
Enemies are shooting up your probes.
Embrace the glory of battle.
Pylons under attack.
Intriguing. We move unseen. State thy bidding.
I return to serve.
Shadows. I am the hawk.
We stand.
I am the wheel.
Highlight for iron.
I am here.
Highlight for iron. Highlight for iron.
I am.
We embrace the glory of battle. Highlight for iron. Highlight for iron.
I am here in the shadows.
Mineral fields depleted.
Let our enemy know our fury. For the reckoning.
I'm in it.
One with the shadows. You require.
We consolidate like
I am here in the shadows. Cold is the state thy bidding. I am the voice of the eclipse.
the merging is complete.
my... We are...
Command.
I am the heart of it.
I return to serve. Highlight for hire. We are the...
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Highlight for hire.
You've mined a whole cluster.
Nothing left of it now. Upgrades ready. Use it well.
A mineral field is gone.
Oh dear.
Veraku. I... You require my skills.
We embrace.
You've mined a whole cluster.
Nothing left of it now.
We embrace the glory of battle.
A mineral.
We are...
Research is done. Now go make it worthwhile.
Cold is the void.
Highlight for hire.
Those probes are hurt.
Highlight
And
for
they
hire.
can't fight back.
You require my skills. I...
We stand at command.
Mineral fields depleted. The mineral field is gone.
Oh dear.
We embrace the glory of battle. Highlight for hire.
You've mined a whole
I
cluster.
return to... The merging is complete.
Your helpless probes are in distress.
My meditation is over.
I am...
Orange.
You require... State thy... Cold.
The enemy is bashing your fighters. Upgrades ready. Use it well.
State thy bidding.
Highlight for hire. We embrace the glory of battle. We embrace the glory of battle. My meditation. Orange is...
We are...
My meditation. Orange. Highlight for hire. We embrace the glory of battle. Dispersing. We embrace the glory of battle. Highlight for hire.
That was not the right time to fight. We are dead now, probably.
Research is done. Now go make it worthwhile.
Highlight for hire.
Upgrade complete. You've mined find a whole cluster.
Nothing left of it now.
I am here in the shadow.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Your geysers spanned.
Just like my patience.
My charge. Cassam de Templar. Cassam de Templar.
Upgrade complete.
Light of the cow.
I pass. From the shadows I come.
Cassam de Templar. We are.
The merging is complete.
We seek enlightenment.
Khartoum. Nasperu.
We embrace the glory of
From the shadows.
I return to serve.
A mineral field is gone.
I am here.
My light for iron.
My charge. Our we are light. Cassam de Templar is the darkness.
We're all out of gas.
Too bad.
Clever.
We shall stand. Our minds are as wood.
You require my skills.
We shall. We seek enlightenment. In
Battle is upon us. I am
My light for iron.
Mineral fields depleted. Your warriors have entered combat.
Your geysers spanned.
Just like my patience.
Cassam.
We embrace the glory of
Upgrades ready. Use it well.
Nasperu Unada.
My charge.
Battle is upon us.
Cassam de Templar. Cassam de Templar. We seek enlightenment.
the merging is complete.
Cassam de Templar.
My light for iron.
We are one with the shadows.
A mineral field is gone.
Cassam de Templar.
I am the voice of the
Our might. We shall stand. We are focused.
I am
We cannot hold.
eclipse. You require
My light for iron. My light for iron.
enlightenment.
cold is the
Na'adan Atum.
for the reckoning. State thy bidding. Very well.
My charge.
You require my skill.
Cassam de Templar.
I return to serve. We are the
What would you have?
my light for iron.
From the shadows I come.
We shall our assault my
The enemy is bashing your fighters. The scoundrels.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Assault de Templar.
My light for hire.
My
Battle is upon us. From the shadows I come.
assault de Templar.
I'm here in the shadows.
We are focused. We assault de Templar.
You mined a whole cluster.
Nothing left.
I'm here in the shadow. Battle is upon us.
My charge.
Embrace the glory of battle.
My charge.
Mineral, they're all out of gas.
We cannot hold.
I'm here.
Your geysers expand.
Just like my patience.
We seek enlightenment. We are.
Mineral field is gone.
Oh dear.
You mined a whole cluster.
Nothing left of it now. Upgrades ready. Use it well.
My wound Orkai assault.
I return to serve.
Mineral field's depleted.
We are.
Mineral field is gone.
Oh dear.
Purging is complete.
You require my skill. State that we are.
You mined a whole cluster.
The purging is complete.
I am.
Orange.
Mineral field's depleted.
I am the heart. Cold.
Assault.
You've mined a whole cluster.
Nothing left of it now.
Mineral field's depleted. A mineral field is gone.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Mineral field's
Assault
depleted.
de Templar.
We embrace the glory of
From the shadows I come. I am. My voice.
my light for hire.
Very well. We are cold. Battle is upon us. Fear is an illusion. I am the chorus. I state thy bidding.
We shall.
I am the voice.
My light for hire.
We are the light of
You require
our minds.
I am
My charge.
cold.
We
I am the voice.
assault de Templar.
Your warriors have entered combat.
I am.
We are the light of the column. We shall. My charge.
Cold.
Our
Mineral field is gone.
Oh dear.
Assault de Templar.
We are the blades of we stand as for hire.
My charge.
Na Adan Atum.
We seek our.
Justice be done.
We are focused. We seek and wound our minds. My charge.
We embrace the glory of battle. The purging is complete. Order, command.
I am.
We shall.
return to serve. We embrace the glory of battle.
We shall uno.
We
Casal de Templar.
Dispersing.
We shall light of wees.
you require.
You mined a whole cluster.
Battle is upon us. Clever. Cold.
Not
Cold.
We
I
our heart, our minds are as one. We cannot hold the darkness.
we embrace the glory of battle.
Mineral fields depleted.
Command. Submerging. My light for hire.
They're all out of gas.
Too bad.
is upon us.
Your geysers spent.
Just like my patience.
My child,
They're all out of gas. You've mined a whole cluster.
Nothing left of it now.
I heed the call.
Mineral field is gone.
Oh dear. Your research is finished,
Those probes are hurt.
and they can't fight back.
Mineral fields depleted.
I am the
my child,
I'm here.
You've mined a whole cluster.
Nothing left of it now.
We embrace the glory of battle. We embrace the glory of battle. My light for hire.
The mineral field is gone.
Oh dear.
Order.
You won.
Woo!
You had some competition.
Woo! Jason's good at StarCraft. I gotta stop letting him pull me so far out without warping into the main. That next 2 medevacs always hits me just a little bit earlier than I expect it. I'm like, like I know he's going for the main with another drop while he lures me out into the left-hand side of the map, but I'm like, I think I got a bit more time. Yeah, I've been doing a much better job of like pausing at like 54 probes or so, making a bunch of units, and not actually fully saturating my third. This time we did actually save the Nexus as well, split my Zealots decently, which was okay, but we should know this. He's very quick with the next 2 medevacs always. So yeah, should already have had a warp in ready and waiting, and if we jumped on that, like we just win the game right here. Because we're routing this army. If we had like 4 Stalkers and 4 Zealots warp in, or even just 7 Stalkers, and we just shot down one of the medevacs before it unloads, it's like there's nothing he can do from there really. You know, we've skipped the probe scout, we've done a greedy opening, we've forced a bunker out of him with a quick Stalker across the map. Like it's just a, you know, I feel like a gigantic map as well, where it's hard for him to actually push into me. Should have recalled, by the way, the Stalkers at least or something, but oh well. So he does some good damage here, gets ahead of me on economy, and this is why the game got dicey. Lose a forge, lose a lot of mining, lose a handful of workers, and it takes me a while to kind of stabilize again, get back in that comfortable position I was looking for. So this probe goes down to confirm that he's not redropping there. I start setting up map control. These 3 Zealots, very important. Constantly sending Zealot run-bys in is huge. I love this Observer, by the way, which was here for, I think, the entire game. These guys kill, you know, a good number of SCVs. This is like really, really lovely damage at that point. Yeah. He tries to jump forward there. He does get my sentries, but he loses a lot of units for this. The Immortals is such a good unit, man. Immortals is such a good unit. They've really changed. My success in this matchup is as soon as I've got my 8th gateway down, it's like chrono 2 Immortals out as quickly as possible. And in that game, I kept mixing them in pretty much all game long. GG's.